Hello guys. So today I was not able to participate in weekly contest 387. Just I solved all the questions. Now I will explain the solutions and the logic behind the questions. Mm, so it was a good contest. Let's first go with distributed elements into two arrays, part 1 and part 2. There are two parts. So we will solve first distributed elements into two. So if you go through the question is asking that there are one nums array is given, and you need to distribute array 1, that nums into array 1 into array 2 with given condition array 2, and then you need to merge this uh, at the end of array 1 and array 2, like this one, by back sign you need to merge this way. So they're asking what will the final, like array 1 1 plus array 2, you need to return this one. So basically question is asking this thing. So but there is condition like so for the first condition is like the zeroth element will go to this one array 1, and first element will go to this one, and then you need to perform this operation which is given here. The operation is like if the greater element of the last, like the greater element, like suppose if we take example of 2 1, so firstly array 1 will be 2, array 2 will be 1. So we will for 3 what we will check, uh, if this element is greater than the last element of first, then that this element will goes to this one. If not, then this will go to this one. Like this condition we need to check only. Means like if if 3 is greater than this one, then we will append to this one. But suppose there is character of 2 and 2, in that condition 2 equals to 2, but this will not fall condition, then all the rest of condition will come into this one. So only greater elements will append at the array 1 greater than the last element, and the other elements will come to this one. So that was the question, numsi into array I. So this was the question. Answer we will go. So basically it is like easy question. So in this question what I did, I just created array 1 array 2 and just push back that first element and second element into respective arrays. Then I'm just checking array back value with respect to both the arrays. If array back is greater than array back 2, then I'm just pushing that one into nums, that array 1 into array 1 back, and next if not, then I will inserting that element into second array, and at the end I'm just taking out all the elements from the array 2 and just pushing back into array 1 and just reading that array 1. Let's submit this one question and accept it. You can check this one. Now we will go to the next question. So next question is count submatrices with top element and the sum less than k. So you can check here. The question is asking like you have given matrices, whatever the size, let it be whatever the size, n into m or m into n, whatever you want as you wish. So now in this one question what they are asking, you need to consider this element, you need to take this first top left grid, and how many matrices will be formed from this, considering this point, this grid, and the matrices whichever you will form, like there will be multiple matrices you can form, this one, this one, this one, this one, you can form multiple matrices, this one by this one, this one, this one. The question is asking whichever matrices you will take, the sum should be smaller than equal to k. The sum should be smaller than equals to k, and the constraints are up to 10 raised to 3. From this one you can go up to n raised to n square, order of n square solution only. You can't go up to n cube. So we need to think some better approach in which the answer will be come into this range only, or smaller than this range. See, if you go by brute force, then you need 3 for loops. One will decide the size of this one up to this one. One will go up to size, then one will go up to column, and second will go up to sum. So it will take n square if you go by brute force, or more than that one. If you have any brute force approach which have more time complexity, you can suggest in comments. Do follow us on Instagram also. So right now I am only giving voiceover, but there are one team which is working behind this making to make these videos. So in this question, I have added my link in description also, and in channel description also. You can find out the Instagram link, and do follow if you like my videos, and suggest if you have any questions or anything where we need to improve. So in this question, 3 loops are there, but we need to go make it under optimal time complexity. So in this question, think like this way. Firstly, suppose there is one grid like this way. At the end, this thing is remaining a constant, means like you need to go up, you can go up to this way, you can go up to this way. So one thing is like, at the end, if you go up to this one, you need summation of this one. If you go add this box, you need summation of these 2 boxes. Same thing for, if you go here, you need summation up to this one, and if you go up add this, you need summation up to this one, up to this summation into this one for taking consideration of this one. But when you come on to this one, you need summation of up to this one plus summation up to this from this side, like this side plus this side, and above one also. So at the end, you are getting that whenever you progress up next side, you need summation from the previous one, and when you go downwards, you need summation from previous one also and above one also. Whole above. I am saying whole above. So in this question, basically you need to store such values whenever you move forward. So I will show the answer. Right now, what I did, firstly I have created one DP of same matrices size of whatever the size is. Sorry for the disturbance. Then what I did, this point is fixed. This is I, which is going by this way. This is J, which is going up to this way. So now in this one, for the we are going from this one to this one, that we will check all the matrices. Now here in this one, we are checking for the first row, like this. For first row, there is no any upward values. So for that reason, just only add up whenever you progress nextward. Just add up like dpij whenever you are moving to the next one. This is here I1, I0, I1, 2, 3. Whenever you move forward, you need to just add up. Just only add here condition j should be greater than, then you will add the previous one. Otherwise, in the starting, only this value will remain. When you go this one, you need to add this one. When you up to go, you will add grid plus these previous values, and along with that, you will check only dpij smaller than equals to k. If then this matrices will be in count hour. So we will count that matrices in our counting. This one thing is done. Now when we come to the second, like next row up to this row. So in this row, like what we will do, whenever we come up to this position, we need to take the summation of previous up in this array. We need to take summation of the previous row plus summation from the above until this one. Above means this value. In DP, what we are doing, in DP, we are storing summation up to this row from the previous and up to this above. I will explain different matrices. Suppose this is the 3 by 3 column, whatever 3 by 4. So in DP, for this DP I comma j, for this DP this DP contains values up to this one, this up to this summation, first, second, third and fourth. This DPIJ value contains summation of first, second, third and fourth. And in this one, in this DP, what will it will contain? This DP will contain, suppose this is 5, this is 6. This DPIJ will contain summation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For this DP, the values will be 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like this way, we need to proceed. So here what we are doing? We are just checking sum DPIJ, ij equals to up to some, like in I have just declared one for summation of arrow. I have just declared one sum int variable here, and just counting that value in this one and moving forward. And whenever this for this count, what we will do, we will take sum in this, and we will add up in sum that grid value. And now what we will check? We will check DP value above this one, how much it is. We will just add up that summation up to this above, and we will update DPIJ. What will be DPIJ? DPIJ will be summation up to this one and above this one. So DPIJ will be this one. And if we will check if the summation is small, then we will just count and we will go proceed. Let's submit this question. Just write down on pen paper. You will get to know this is accepted. Now we will go to the third or fourth question. Yeah, this third. Minimum operation to write a while later on a grid. So in this question, basically there is suppose a matrices of n is odd only, suppose 3 by 3. They are asking you need to create y like this way, in which diagonals from the top left and top right corner will come and merge at center, and then they will go down, and this y you need to form. And there is condition like these values, the y which is formed should be having equal values from 0, 1 to any of value, and the rest of columns will be this remaining one will be having equal values from 0, 1 to, and there is no condition that both those value, like this y and the remaining value should not equal. We need to form this condition. So basically in this is a very implementation question. In this question only you need to implement. So I will explain. So there are only 6 I will show in the code only because it's not bigger much. So firstly what I did, I'm just counting how many 0, 1, 2s are there in this whole grid, and secondly I'm just counting how many 1, 2, 3 zeros are presently in this diagonal only. So firstly we will set all the values 0, then we will count for whole grid, we will count the values, then we will count the values of the center only. For center one, just think like this way. For center values I will show you. See, center values will be this one diagonally. So you will increase I plus 1 and j plus 1 like diagonal simultaneously. You will increase both the values simultaneously for this diagonal. And for this diagonal what you will do, you will increase I plus 1, but simultaneously you will decrease j minus 1. Means like j is here, like whatever the position, j is here for starting 0, and k is here n minus 1 means the last column. And you will come at to center, and center value will be like n by 2, the row that is equals to this one. You will come up to this one and you will go up and down. So for that reason what I did, I'm just counting this mid count like the values of 0, 1, but along that I am decreasing count from the rest of grid. I'm decreasing the count from the rest of grid. Now when I come at this point, I will come at this point. I'm just going down. Because this value will be the center. This row will be the center for us, and we will go down. We will go down and just we will count that along with that center row or center column. Now there are 6 conditions by 0 and 2. I have mentioned everything here. If you consider 0 at center, suppose there are condition, like I will explain one condition, you will get to know about other condition by yourself only. And even though in my code I have mentioned that condition in that statements also. So in this question, suppose when you choose to keep 0 at the center, then there are 2 choices. Like whenever you decide that you should keep 0 at center, then there are 2 choices, that you can keep 1 outside and 2 outside. Similarly, for that reason, what you will do, you will check how many ones and twos are present in Y. So for that reason, what you will choose 1s and 2s present at the center. For both condition, you will check 1 and 2 present at the both center. So for making 0 at whole, this one you need to change 1 and 2 of the center to 0. So you will add up that values here. Now in second condition, there are 2 conditions, that you can keep 1 here or you can keep 2 here. So keeping 1 here, to keep 1 outside at these positions, you need to change 0 and 2 present outside. You don't need to change 1 which is already present at your respective position. Just only you need to change 0 and 2 for keeping 1, and for 2 you need to change 1 and 0 which are present in the outside. So this is the conditions totally. You can go through this code once, and similar for other 2 cases, and I will submit. Accepted. Okay, just let it be. So now we will go to the last question. Distribute elements into 2 arrays. It is just similar to the first question, but in these questions the criteria is different. The criteria is like we need to count, like suppose in array 1, in array 2. So we will come here. Many people solve this question. So but if you know one concept, then you will be able to solve this question easily. So they are asking, like suppose if you want to place nums any value you want to place, like if you want to place 10, then you will check with these both arrays, already filled arrays, that how many numbers are greater than this value present in array 1 and array 2. You will count that value, and you will count both of values, and you will check if the count of 1 is greater than count of 2, then you will place that value into 10. If not, you will place here. If both are equal, then you will place into that which having less size. If this one is having less size, you will place here. If this one is having less size, you will place here. But if that condition also get tie, then you will place at the end up to this one. So these are the total conditions present in this question. Only to get that count, only that is the main part of this question. How you can get this count in within a time limit or order of 1 or log n time. This is the main. If you get this in 2 condition, then you will be able to solve. And then if you go by brute force, then it will be time limit exit, because you will short this one, or you can just go and order of n, you will count, it will be n square, and it will be not work properly. So we need to think some optimal approach for solving this question. So there is one concept called, 1 minute, just there is one concept for such a solving questions in which is called as Fenwick tree. You will if you want video on Fenwick tree separately, just do message on message in comments. I will make separate video on Fenwick tree. Actually, Fenwick tree, what it does, it stores the prefix values in bits form. Like suppose 2, 3, 4 is there. Then by bit wise, it store the values into respective what to say. Like it take highest value, and it takes highest value and add up. Like it take first significant number and it add up. Let's update one how it is work. It takes least significant number and it get add ups. Like it adds into itself, and we store that value into next number. Like 1 is getting stored into 2, 2 is getting stored into 4, 3 is stored into 4. Like this way Fenwick tree works. So basically in through Fenwick tree concept, I will call it a bit concept. We will able to get these values, because we know before this number, like 4, how many numbers are present before this 4, we know. Then we easily get find out, because to get any number from this tree, this Fenwick tree concept, it will take log n time only, because it is a bit concepts only. It is getting into 30 maximum, it will go up to 32 times. So we need to only make sure to add those value into this Fenwick tree, and we will able to get the answer. But there is one problem. You will not able to store 10 raised to 9 values, up to 10 raised to 9 values, any vector. Okay, but there's one condition. Like we can n equals to 10 raised to 5. It is given that n equals to n is maximum up to 10 raised to 5. So here is another concept that we need to convert this 10 raised to 9 values in the form of 10 raised to 5. Now how you will think like this way? So for that reason, what we will do, we will make such a values we will change the values according to the 10 raised to 5 range, 1 to 10 raised to 5 range. All the values into 1 to 10 raised to 5 range. So for that reason, I will explain the code. This concept is getting used in many questions. So firstly, what I did, I just created one array 1, array 2, same, and bit. That concept I will explain again. I'm just in vector pair. I'm just storing first value as usual nums, and second as their position. And I'm just sorting that numbers. When I sort this number, suppose 3, 4, 1, 2 is there. Let's mark their position 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we will sort with respect to first, then what will happen here? After changing, the values will come here 1, here will be 3, then 2, here will be 4, then no, we will take here 1000. Suppose 10, we will take 10. Okay, and here we will take 30. So here what will happen? 10 will come here and their position will be 2, and 30 will be, like this is the old positions I am mentioning, and this is the 30. Now this one will become to this one. Now we know this is the sorted form. Okay, now what we will do, we will change their order. So we know we can make this one as 1, this value as 1, we can make this value as 2, we can 10 we can make as 3, 30 we can make as 4. We just change that values. Now we need to update these values with respect to their positions. Now 1 is updated at 3, so we will by mistake what happened here, in place of temporary, I need to place these values in temporary, but by mistake I placed that values in nums only. So I use temporary as a nums in continuous form. So in temps form, in temporary vector, you will change these values according to their changed position. Like 1 will go up to this third, 2 will go to the fourth position, for 3 will go up to second position, like here 3 will come, and 4 will come. Like changed variable will be 4, 3, 1, 2, and previous one is 30, 10, 1, 2. So we will able to convert this into range of 4 from the range of 30. So this is the main concept behind this conversion, but you need to keep this value as usual because at the end you need these values. So I converted this value, I just sorted and just placed this value with the indices. Now we need to update these values. So we will update. See, in this question, just go through the concept of Fenwick tree only. If you want, just do mention in comments. I will make one new video. And in Fenwick tree, we will update values with respect to this one. We will update values with respect to this one. And in Fenwick tree, what happened? Suppose this is the number 10. Then when we call summation, what to say? Like sum, like up to sum, then what happened? It calculates the total values present behind this one, like up to 1. From 1 to 10, it will calculate and give the answer. How many values are behind this one? So for both of that, we have created that values. It's like separate formulas, or you can pass on the vectors and you can make as usual wish. I just created different for better running. Now in this one, I just updated with respect to that changed values, but I'm updating array with respect to original value. You can see I'm just updating that array with respect to original value, which is temp. Num size I changed by mistake here, but I updated. Now in second, what I'm checking, for every num I'm just checking how many values are in first are smaller than this one, and for sum 2 I'm just checking how many values are smaller than this one. Considering that value also. Now for creating greater than elements for this one, I'm just taking difference from the total size of that array present currently. And similarly, I'm just taking with another concept, another given conditions, that this one is count or like that. And if any condition matches that, I'm updating that value, like I'm adding that values into respective arrays. But whenever there is updation is there, I'm just updating with respect to the converted value. You can see this one, I'm just updating with respect to converted value, but adding the original value. And just at the end, just return. We will run this code if you wish, and I will submit this question. It's accepted. Okay. If you have any doubts, please comment below, and if you want any separate video on Fenwick tree, please mention. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to the channel, and thank you. Have a great day.